Good afternoon, Miss.
Okay, Miss, good afternoon.
Okay, so today we're going to start evaluation. So I will start to ask from the little step.
Okay, for the little step, we will have review unit for our unit. We review about unit 9, what we do on vacation. So at the first time, I need to open the class sessions by asking them some questions that relate for the vacations, that relate about vacations, and then I will try to. Actually, for review unit, we don't have any opening sections. We go to the main sections by asking them about all the checkpoint questions that we have learned so far in that unit. So I will ask them 10 questions.
What unit?
Unit 9.
Unit 9. Okay.
What we do on vacation. So I will ask them 10 checkpoint questions about unit 9. For the checkpoint questions, like what is the definitions of vacations, and then the model answer is vacation is a best time that you want to have free, having fun with your families or with your friends. And then there are a lot of questions again about vacations. Should I mention it all or some of them?
If you can we all? Can you?
Okay, I will try. Okay, and then for the second one, what is the best place that you can? Where do you usually go for having vacations? They can answer their own answer actually. Like in example, they can answer, I always go to the mall. Sometimes I always go to the Brastagi, or I always go to Mickey Holiday. But in the model answer, we made it like I can go to the beach, I can go to the mountains, I can go to the museum, national park, amusement park, something like that, and many else. And then what is the best activities that you have in your vacations? So actually, the model answer is like the best activities that I have in my vacation is I can swimming, I can like making a sandcastle, collecting seashells, and then if they back to back to the goals, they can answer that questions. If they have their own answer, that's okay. But as we keep guiding them to give the model answer, and then there is a questions like what food and drink do you what food and drink that you usually bring if you go on vacations, and then the answer is like I always bring fish, rice, noodles, fruits, snacks, and many else for my foods, and I always bring water. And then like what can you do at the beach? At the beach I can swim, I can make a sandcastle, I can uh, collect the seashells, I can see the sunset, something like that. And then what do you take if you want to go to the beach? So the model answer is like I can I can take sunglasses, I can take a cap, I can take a towel, and then what can you do at the mountains? I can go to hiking. I can go on hiking, and then I can ride a horse. And after that, what is the things that you can do when you go to the beach? So the model answer is like at the beach, I can swimming. At the beach, I can build a sand castle. At the beach, I can collecting seashells. And then what is the activities if you have your vacation? What is the activities that you can do at night when you go on vacations? Actually, they can answer their own answer. Example, they can answer like at the night I sleep with my families, or I play the video games, or something like that. And but the model answer is like because the picture is was talking about campfire sunset, so I made the model answer like in the night, at the night, we can make a campfire, we can sing with our friends, something like that, Miss. So those are the checkpoint questions that I will explain to them. We will discuss it again. We will rediscuss it again, and then after that, as the closing sessions, I will ask them three checkpoint questions. I mean, like the best questions. They don't have to remember all, but at least they know how to answer these three questions. So later for their speaking for their speaking test, they can remember. Oh, this is the question that we have learned with Miss Meisya in Unit 9, something like that. So the question is, I made it by myself. Like, what is the definition of vacation? That is the important one. And then, where do you usually go if you want to have vacations? And then, uh, what is the best activities that you have when you go on vacations? That's the three questions that I will ask to them as the closing sessions.
Okay. Next, for the rainbow math, Miss, what will you do?
For the rainbow math, we're still going on for the next page. It's still about technology. So, actually, for rainbow math, as the opening sections, we will review the previous homework, and then as the main section, I will ask them again about technology because the topic still talk about technology. I will ask them the previous checkpoint questions. Guys, by the way, did you still remember what is the definitions of technology? And then can you mention to me the technology that you know? Okay, after that, I will ask to them about the newest checkpoint questions that asking about what is the technology that can help us to make a juice. So the model answer is the technology that can help us to make a juice is a blender. And then I will continue it to continue the next page, the newest page, and then I will explain to them about counting, because on the page that we will make on next week's, it's about counting and additions, counting objects and additions.
Okay, for rainbow science?
For rainbow sign, we still talk about the Earth. We entering the unit. We enter the new unit. So I will explain first to them, and then show the pictures of the Earth based from their book, because on their book, there is a pictures of the Earth, and then I will tell to them, okay, guys, so this is the Earth. The Earth is round like a ball, and then we live in here, guys. This is the place for us to live. So, and then after that, I asked to my students, guys, so what is the definitions of Earth? What is Earth? And then the model answer like, Earth is the place for us to live, and then Earth's shapes is round like a ball. And then I will go ahead to the next one. I will explain to them. So there are some things. I mean like natural things that you can see at the Earth. By the way, natural thing is created by God. It's not from humans. And then I will tell to them like some natural things that you can see that human cannot make is like sun, moons that you can see at the night, stars. So I will ask to them as the checkpoint questions. Can you mention the things that the earth things that you know, or can you mention some of the example of the earth things? So the model answer is, some of the earth things are suns, moons, stars, and clouds.
Okay. Untuk ASP bagaimana, Miss? ASP bahasa.
Oke, untuk ASP bahasa itu sama, semuanya ASP itu ASP matematika, bahasa sama ASP sains itu semuanya review. Jadi masih nge-review tentang unit kemarin, unit tanah airku. Jadi untuk ASP bahasa itu ada 3 pertanyaan dalam checkpoint question yang wajib dikuasai siswa. Jadi ada 3 pertanyaan, yaitu apa saja makanan khas dari daerah Indonesia? Apa saja makanan khas daerah Indonesia? Jadi jawabannya itu makanan khas dari daerah Indonesia seperti nasi goreng, bakso, rendang, dan lain-lain. Lalu apa hewan yang menjadi lambang negara Indonesia? Hewan yang menjadi lambang negara Indonesia adalah burung Garuda. Lalu satu lagi itu ada Apa bangunan bersejarah yang kamu ketahui yang berada di Indonesia dan di mana letaknya? Jadi bangunan bersejarah di Indonesia itu ada Monas dan terletak di Jakarta, itu untuk ASP Bahasa. Lalu masuk ke ASP Matematika, nanti pas bakalan nge-review, mengulang kembali dan membahas kembali homework yang ada dalam unit 9, unit 9 dalam tanah airku. Tuh, tema tanah airku. Lalu masuk ke ASP Sains di paling terakhir, ngebahas juga tentang review tanah airku, mengulang kembali seluruh checkpoint questions. Jadi checkpoint question dalam ASP Sains itu juga sama seperti ASP Bahasa, itu ada 3. Yang pertama itu apa warna dari bendera Indonesia, bendera negara Indonesia. Jadi jawabannya itu warna dari bendera negara Indonesia adalah merah dan putih. Apa makna dari setiap warna dari bendera negara Indonesia? Makna dari warna bendera Indonesia yaitu merah melambangkan keberanian, warna putih melambangkan bersih dan suci. Lalu masuk apa yang bisa kamu temui saat kamu berada di kota dan saat kamu berada di desa. Jadi ketika kamu berada di desa, kamu bisa menemukan gunung, sawah, danau, dan ketika kamu berada di kota, kamu akan menemukan atau menjumpai gedung-gedung tinggi.
The project, Miss?
The
Do you have project for next week?
Yes, practical life. We have discussed it before. For practical life, actually, it should be in book mapping. It should be art and craft, but I made it practical life because we ever have holiday for Friday, and it's like how to say, it made me to adjust the activities to the day that will going on for the next day. And then actually for this week, I mean like for tomorrow, we will have art and craft. For the next week, the LP that we are discussing now, it should be practical life, but in book mapping it should be art and craft also. And then I know that we have to change every week. 1 week should be art and craft, 1 week should be practical life. So that's why next week I made it as practical life, and the practical life is arranging books, arranging stuff, schools to the back. So later the students I will put an example like their homework folder, their books, and then some of their water bottles and their meal box. I will ask the students to arrange it tidily. So I believe that, like you said, Miss, this project is not the first time for them to do, but it's not talking about the first time, but we will try to train them how to put something inside their bag tidily, or you can say it as neatly. So yeah, I read that projects for
I
my
mean, there are
practical
many
life.
practical life. Why did you choose only that?
Because we have another choice like making tablecloths, and then one more is making tablecloths. There are 2 options: arranging the school stuff and making tablecloth. For the other practical life, all the practical life in book mapping we have made it so far since the first term. So the one that we never made is arranging the school stuff, and then one more is making a tablecloth. So I asked to Survey which one is better, sir, and then Survey said this one is better because it's related with their activities. That's why I still put it as my practical life for next week.
Okay, for the sounds great, Miss?
Sounds great. We will review the unit. It's about unit 5 and unit 6.
Unit 5 and 6.
Yeah. So the sounds is out from OA and over.
OA?
Sorry, OU. Sorry, OU and over, and then long OO, U, and short OO like There are some words that they need that I will review to them. These words we have learned in unit 5 and unit 6. I will mention 8 words in Unit 5 first. So there are 8 words in Unit 5. Example like cloud, mouse, house, count, and then owl, cow, cloud, and then uh, owl, owl, clown, owl, clown, and then I will repeat again, Miss. House, cloud, count, and mouse. It's for OU. For O, owl, count.
Count.
Sorry, owl, cow.
Oh, okay.
Cow, owl, cow, cloud, and then one more. One more is I will skip that. And then for Unit 6, for U, there are like zoo, pool, spoon, moon, and then for unit for the sounds, it's like bug, cook, foot, and wood.
Foot.
Foot.
This one.
Yeah, kaki. Foot.
How about the foot? Is it long or short?
Foot. 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 It's
Short.
short. It's
Short. Foot.
It's short. Foot. Foot. But foot. But using the. If foot makanan using
Yeah,
the,
I mean
right?
that one using the.
If foot using the. But in their book, the example of the word is foot. That's why I don't give the another example, because I think reviewing unit, at least they know how to read that words, and then they still remember the sounds and some example the words from the sounds.
But I think you need to find out like foot makanan. Is it long or short? Just want to make
That
sure.
is short. I have
Short.
Yeah, I have.
You have a research.
We have research in Google Translate.
Okay, now the last is
Teaching
here. Okay. All right, now this is the last session. The topic is about my Earth. Rainbow science, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, please.
Okay, students, so for today we will learn about our new unit. The topic is about my Earth. Say first, my Earth. Okay, guys. So, can you scroll up, please? Okay, so this is the this is the pictures of the Earth. Guys, this is the place for us to live. Where is your house? Your house is on the earth. So guys, in this earth, we are living here. We live inside this earth. So in example, like our school is on the earth. Same like your school, your house. It's like when you go to the mall is also on the earth. Everything that around us, it's still on the earth, because we are here on the earth, guys. Okay, so the shapes of the earth seems like a ball, right? This is round like a ball. So guys, what is this earth? What is it, guys? So this is the place for us to live. And then how's about the shapes? The shape is round like a ball. Okay, so this is earth. If I ask you what is earth, so you can answer earth is a place for us to live, and then earth is round. The shapes of the earth is round like a ball. Okay, if I ask you the questions, where if you have like a cat, where is your cat's place to live? Same like us, they live on the earth. In example, like your family's house, where is your family's house? You can say like, oh, miss, in this street, blah, 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 blah streets, but it's still same. The streets that where your family lives is on the earth. Everything around us, we are still on the earth. Because we live in the same place, guys, we live in the earth. Scroll up, miss. Okay, so there are the things, I can say it as natural things. What is natural things? Well, natural thing is the things that made from the God. We cannot create it. We cannot make it. In example, if you say like, miss, I can make a water bottle. My mother can make a bag. But your mother or some like people like us, we cannot create these things. What are the things, what are the natural things that we can find on the earth? We can see, what is it guys? Sun. And then this one is cloud. By the way, these are the things that we can see in a day. Suns rise in the morning until in the afternoon. After that, at the night, we can see some natural things. Can you scroll down, scroll up, miss? Okay, so these are the things. These are the natural things that you can find at the sky. You can see moon and stars. So there are four things, four natural things that you can find in the earth: the suns, clouds, moons, and stars. So these are the natural things that we can find in the earth. So guys, for the suns, for the clouds, for the star and for the moons, who made them? The God made them. The God created them. We are, as a human, we cannot create them.
Okay, I think that's all for the evaluation today, Miss. The result, you pass with a good result. Thank you.
Okay, miss, thank you.